Today, the NDP released their plans for the upcoming year, and it was more of the same tired and failed agenda. Today, the NDP had a chance to change course in the best interest of Albertans, but they failed. Their tax agenda has made Albertans poorer. Their budget has hurt future generations. They've driven investment out of our economy, and they are limiting Alberta's full economic potential. The government has tried to claim it understands its core responsibility is to make life better for Albertans, but they've failed that test. They've hurt our energy and our agricultural sectors. They've raised taxes on everyone and everything in Alberta. Through their job-killing coal shutdown, they are destroying historic Alberta communities and thousands of good-paying Alberta jobs. They've made us less competitive. They've introduced red tape, and they are significantly harming our ability and our potential to grow. We saw lots of flashy buzzwords on making life affordable and protecting consumers. But if they were serious, they would have announced today that they were repealing the punishing carbon tax. I can promise you, that will be the very first amendment Wildrose puts forward this session. They are burying our electricity system and therefore taxpayers in debt with new risky experiments. While we share hope for recovery, under the NDP's economic record, we have seen 45,000 full-time jobs lost since just last April. 24,000 full-time jobs were lost also in January. Families across Alberta, well, they are still unable to make ends meet around their kitchen table. They are struggling and they're hurting. They aren't feeling any recovery. Even though the Premier just returned from Washington, there was not even one mention of Keystone XL, another pipeline that would secure Alberta's economic future. Finally, this speech refused to acknowledge the need for Alberta to be serious about reducing our debt and our deficit, and no mention or any plan to get tough on crime and to strengthen and make safe our communities. Wildrose will continue to be on the side of everyday Albertans. We will fight for a better, stronger, and more prosperous Alberta. We will fight every day in the legislature to make sure that your voice is heard and to carry the forgotten men and women of this province on our backs against an out-of-touch NDP government. We will propose common sense alternatives to the NDP and even bring up topics they failed to mention today, like criminals getting get out of jail free cards and seeing their trials stayed just because we simply don't have enough court resources. This is unacceptable, and Wildrose will make our streets safer. Thank you for your time.